Oh man, this is so fun. This is so fun. Damn. It's like we making musicals is so hard and stressful, and we're trying to come up with ideas and balancing our non-theater lives and trying to get the next gig at the same time. We so rarely get a chance to pause and enjoy it. So thank you to everyone here in this room today for that moment of breath and reflection. To the American Theater Wing and the Jonathan Larson family and the Jonathan Larson Foundation, thank you. It is such a privilege to join this community of artists, past and present. He really honored the people he portrayed in his work, and his legacy has allowed for generations of writers like us to do the same. Different people, of course, different people with different histories and different stories of life and love and ancestors and hope. But this award is a recognition of us as artists, a neon sign hung in the community blinking. We see you, we hear you, we don't think your musicals sound like other musicals, and maybe that's okay, so keep doing it. So we really thank you, and we hope to honor his legacy by sharing our stories while making space for others to do the same. Thank you to my incredibly talented collaborator, Julia, for being on this journey with me. And to the Graduate Musical Theater Writing Program at NYU for making space where we could meet and actually make things. Thanks to friends and collaborators and directors, choreographers, dramaturgs, actors, musicians, stage managers, blah, 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 and people who live in multiple worlds who continue to support and encourage us to make the best possible versions of our work and the best possible versions of ourselves. Mom and Dad, camera, hey. Thank you for not allowing me to quit playing piano, for offering great feedback and saying things like, wow, finally a nice melody. And most importantly, for immigrating to this country. The sacrifices you've made and the opportunities you provided for continue to shape every moment of my life. Special shout out to the rest of my family in Istanbul, my grandma and my cousin who's here and his wife, and also to the internet for allowing that shout out to happen. And finally, thank you to my wife, Molly. You are an incredible support. You keep me focused on what's important. You give me master classes on all the emotional music I never listened to when I was younger. And you have a real job. Thanks for the important work you do fighting for labor justice and for the heroic work you are doing literally growing our future child right now. You are a wonder, and I love you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Thank you all for being here tonight. It means the world to us. The American Theater Wing, the Jonathan Larson Foundation, Jonathan Larson himself, his catalog, and all of the inspiration. I don't think I'm alone in saying that I was heavily inspired by everything he did and encouraged. Thank you to everyone who put this event together. Megan, Alicia, Melissa, everybody in this space. Our band and our performers, who you'll hear in just a second, pulled everything together pretty quickly, and we're really excited to share with you. One organization that I really owe a lot to is the Graduate Musical Theater Writing Program at Tisch at NYU. We met there 7 years ago, I guess. Is that right? I'm not very good at math. 7 years ago, yeah, and it's a very special thing to be in a place like that where it's your job to kind of figure out who you are as an artist and how you're going to contribute and what your voice is and what you have to say. To my mom and dad, brother, my family, who has always told me I could do absolutely anything I wanted and enabled me to do that. I'm extremely lucky. Alex, my boyfriend, who also does that and gives me all of the space that I need to write and encouragement. And you, man, you're the best. Love you. we're going to sing a song for you now. So we'll have our people come out. We're in the middle of writing a really exciting show called Salonika that's based very heavily on kind of stories in general. That's what we're interested in, is telling stories and kind of the universality of storytelling. So right now, welcome Sharone, Caesar, April, Sam, Kira, and Meitar, and we're all going to perform a song from this show. We also picked one that you couldn't possibly have a hope of figuring out what was going on, so I'm just going to tell you now. There are several frames of this show, being that the idea is people use storytelling to cope with the realities of their lives. So Avi and I will be singing the part of a prince and princess in a magical land. Caesar will be singing the role of a genie who's been cursed into the form of a leopard. Yes, he talks in the show. Sharone is going to sing the part of a nursemaid who has a pirate past and a peg leg, and she's really funny. You'll just have to trust me. The point is that all of these stories are just kind of larger than life and interconnected, and they're choosing joy and power as a personal narrative to an antidote to trauma. One thing that we're doing with this is incorporating several different languages and trying to bring the feel of Middle Eastern music to Western ears.
Sing your tale, reach your voice to distant shores. I'll sing mine and we will see how my tale intertwines with yours.
Many thousand years ago, when rulers would depend upon assemblies of the Magi, every genie would attend. There lived a king so great that each advisor, meek or bold, sought to be his right-hand counselor and his right-hand seal of gold. Two genies in particular were favored by the king, but one wanted to secure his place inside the ring. And so he used his powers to shift the shape, to curse a rival friend into a never-aging beast whose growl no man could comprehend. Feared by all, he'd fall upon, the beast was forced to flee. That king, my friends, was Solomon, the gin-turned beast was me.
Sing to me, sing your tale, reach your voice to distant shores. I'll sing mine and we will see how my tale intertwines with yours.
I left my home before my youth had ended. I fell prey to a pirate who assured me he would marry me someday. As a girl, each trip was tricky, so I lived behind a plan. I pilfered the Aegean dressed as any other man. I sailed the seas by his side, and as we lived our wildest days, I lost myself to find him trapped in dreamy love-struck haze. Then my love he left, but oh, my folly wasn't all for naught. I stole him like a king until by kingsmen I was caught. I made your parents laugh with jokes as I revealed their purse. When I revealed myself a woman, I was spared and made your nurse.
Sing to me, sing your tale, reach your voice to distant shores. I'll sing mine and we will see
intertwines with yours.
1,
2, 3, 4.
Sing to me the local
a
lore.
girl. A girl sings verse with nurse.
They swirl and twirl to dodge the curse.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Tell your tale, we will not wait.
Lepard has guarded Prince.
Well, since a fear nurse steered the boy to wince.
1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me now, there must be more.
The nursemaid stayed by young girl's side.
The nurse made sure she never cried.
5, 6, 7, 8. Tales came they did create. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Piriki, uștăr, peșa tăie de sechiz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ben seni severim, çok seni severim. 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 Sing to me, sing your tale. Reach your voice to distant shores. I'll sing mine and we will see how my tale intertwines with yours. Sing to me, sing your tale. Reach your voice to distant shores. I'll sing mine and we will see how my tale intertwines with yours.